Hey everyone, it's Anson and welcome to my world. If you wonder how to set up your very first live stream ever, you're in the right place. Today we are going to learn step by step on how to go live on your YouTube channel, so let's get started. Ooh. Game on! Okay, welcome to my desktop. Now let's go through all the steps necessary to start your live stream. Step number 1, your streaming platform. There's many platforms, but I decided to stick with YouTube because I'm sure majority of you guys already have some Google account which is connected to your YouTube account, which is basically one step less for us in the process. So open your browser and visit youtube.com. I have it opened. If you're not logged in, please log in into your account. Go into the top right corner, click on your avatar, and click Creator Studio button. Here we are. On the left side, you can see the menu, and if you click on live streaming, you will notice there are two ways on how you can stream on your YouTube channel. There's Stream Now version and Events. We're going to use Stream Now because it's easier and faster options, so click on it and let's get started. You're probably going to have to verify your account if you've never done it before, so just please do those first two steps and you're going to be on this screen as I am. Here you can set up basic info, so let's start with that. You can upload your thumbnail. I suggest you use at least 720 quality. You can put in your title, whatever you want to put, my testing stream or something. You can put a description in the video. It's basically like any other YouTube video. You can schedule your next stream. This is really nice, but unlike events, you can schedule only one upcoming event via Stream Now. So that's the difference. Category. I'm a gamer, yay! So most of my streams are in a gaming category. You can put in the title of your video game. Here there's privacy. You can choose if you want to go public immediately. You go and click public. But if you're doing a test stream, I suggest that you go and click unlisted. This way your stream is not gonna be listed out, but still you'll be able to give link out to your friends or something so they can help you out and check if the sound is okay or whatever. So there's that. Encoder setup. Please be extremely careful with this step. There's a hidden stream name, aka key here. Do not reveal it to anyone because this is your direct access for streams to your channel. Meaning if you give this to someone, he can start streams on your channel anytime from anywhere. Probably even Mars. I'm not sure if it's possible. It's probably possible, okay? But you know, you got the point. Make sure not to share this key with anyone because YouTube Live stream key is static and you won't get another one. It's permanent, so you want to keep it safe. We're not going to do anything with it. We're going to have to copy paste it into our streaming software, but that's going to be for later on. So let's go further. If you scroll down a little bit, you can see the share tab here. If you chose category gaming, you're gonna have a gaming URL also. It's darkish and it's cool, but make sure to share. There's not everybody can open a gaming tab, so make sure you just click on the www version, and this is gonna be your stream. This is going to be your stream URL. So there's that. If you want to share with somebody, I don't know, your brother, mother, father, sister, lover. Did I say father? I did. Okay, so you get the point. Copy paste that and give them their that URL. Once you start live streaming, they're going to see it live on this link. All right, we are done with this part. Leave the tab open because you're going to need it. So let's go to step number 2, download streaming software. Open another tab. I use two streaming softwares. I use XSplit Broadcaster and OBS Studio, but for this tutorial, I'm going to go through basic OBS settings because it's cheaper for you guys, aka OBS Studios is completely free, unlike XSplit Broadcaster. So you can download it from www.obsproject.com. Great, I have it here. And just download OBS Studio, download it, open the program, and I'll see you in the next step. Step number 3, setting up OBS Studio for the first time and hopefully the last. Alright guys, this is the longest step, but I remind you, once you do it, you probably won't need to deal with it again, so I think it's worth it. Open OBS, right-click the black screen in the middle, go to Preview Scaling, and click Scale to Window. After that, go to File Settings. On the left side, you can see the tabs. Under the first tab, General, there's only one thing you should be worried about, and that is, are you going to automatically record when streaming? So it means, are you going to record to your local disk copy of your stream? This is useful if you're doing highlights of the stream afterwards or something, but if you don't plan on doing anything with your stream afterwards, just remove it, because you're going to save a lot of disk space. So there's that. I do highlights, so I keep it marked. Open the second tab called Stream. Here we said we are going to stream on YouTube, so just in the tab go to YouTube. Second thing, server. You can leave primary server, or if sometimes it doesn't work. For example, my last 2 streams couldn't work via primary server for some reason. I tried backup server and everything went really good, so you can try one of those options, but just leave primary as well, it's called primary, right? Stream key. Now it's time to go back to your YouTube channel. Under encoder setup, you know that stream key that I said you need to be very careful with. Now reveal it, copy it, hide it, go back to your software and paste it there. You can't copy paste it while the key is hidden. I tried that and it doesn't work. So make sure you reveal it, copy it, and don't show it to anybody else, all right? Just remember also, this right here is the only thing that connects your OBS software with your YouTube Stream Now channel, okay? So if you leave this key in, every time you turn live streaming again, it will start streaming to your YouTube Stream Now channel. So once you set it up, you just go and click Start Streaming, and you're gonna go live on your YouTube Live immediately. So that's that. Okay, from Stream tab, we're going to hop down to the 5th tab called Video. Base resolution is a resolution of your main monitor. I have 2 base resolutions here because I have 2 monitors active at the moment. I'm going to choose my main monitor from which I want things to be streamed. Output resolution is the actual resolution your stream is going to be in. If you want to stream in 1080 60 FPS like I do, you need to make sure you have a machine that can run that, okay? You need to have a pretty good machine for that, and a pretty good internet connection, because it's all interconnected. So output scale resolution, anything, you know, it's your decision. So people usually, like for example, a lot of gamers, they're still streaming in 720 quality with 30 FPS. I prefer a higher quality if my internet connection can handle it. Most of the times it can. So whatever you choose here, just make sure you match it up afterwards in the output tab, which I'm going to show you. So I'm going to leave 1920, 1080, 60 FPS. This is what I usually do because I know the exact bitrate that can cover that. So this is what I'm going to go with. If you want to stream in less, that's completely fine. You just have to find the best thing for you. Maybe if you're not sure about which kind of computer do you have, try to stream in 720 resolution and 30 FPS, and you're going to see if that works for you or not. If you are streaming, if you're not streaming video games, for example, if you're streaming with your camera, with which you do vlogs or stuff, you can't stream in 60 FPS, that's for sure. You gotta check out what's your maximum camera output. It's usually 24 FPS or in my case 50 FPS, so put it somewhere around there. Now let's go back to tab number 3 called output. Leave output mode simple here. We don't want to go to advanced. This is okay, simple. Video bitrate depends. It really depends on what you set your resolution and FPS to be. So I'm streaming in 1080, 60 FPS. Video bitrate range should be between 4,500 and 9,000 kilobytes per second. Now here I was playing a little bit with the settings. For me, for the video games that I'm streaming, if I put here I'm saying for 1080, 60 FPS, if I put video bitrate around 6,230, for example, all of my games are going to run smoothly. Just put something around. If you're streaming in this quality that I'm streaming with, you just put something around 6,200 and something, and it should work fine. If your viewers are experiencing buffering or lags, you might have set your bitrate too low. It happened to me while I was streaming. I had my bitrate set up around 4,500 or something like that, and I was streaming Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which is really heavy game, open world and all of that, and users were complaining about lags and buffering. So I did realize that I was streaming in a little my bitrate was a bit too low, so I put it around 6,000 and everything was running okay. For encoder here, you can leave. I have two options. I do use my NVIDIA encoder, but everybody recommends that you use software itself. But for the basic settings, I think you should be okay with X264, aka software encoder, so go with that. Audio bitrate you can leave the same. Recording tab, here you should put recording path where you want your local version of recording to be stored at. I use my largest drive. Just make sure that drive is fast enough so you don't experience some lags. And recording quality, if you're not sure if your machine can take it or not, just go same as stream. I can go up to lossless quality, to tremendously large files, but just gotta remember that your files are going to be really big, and you need to have enough space for that. I'm gonna go with indistinguishable quality, large file size. Recording format, I'm using MP4, but the only reason to do that is because my editing software for some reason does not support flash files. So, but if your editing software supports flash files, I would advise you to use those, because if your stream for some reason stops or gets interrupted, flash files are going to be usable, while MP4 files are going to be corrupted. So you gotta make sure to remember that. And there's that. Encoder also you can leave the same. If you have an insane graphic card, I always recommend to go for the hardware version of encoder. This NBAC is from NVIDIA, but this works fine also. So let's open tab number 4, audio. Here everything you need to know is you need to set up your audio device and you need to set up your mic. So there's that. Let's click on desktop audio device. I'm going to use my default one. I know my Audio Engine D1 is default one, but if you put default, it's gonna stay like that. So let's take this, and mic. You can set up to 2 desktop audio devices, if you can see that, but we're just gonna need 1. Also, you can put more microphones, but I'm going to use mine. And if you notice here, these devices are gonna show here on your main OBS window. All right, these settings can be used for streaming to any other service, not only YouTube. So you can use these settings to stream on Twitch, on Beam, and so on and so on. The settings are pretty much the same. The only thing that you need to worry about is choosing the streaming service here. and putting the right stream key in, and that's about it for that. And in this video, we're not gonna go through advanced settings and hotkeys because it's basic. It's a basic tutorial. So I think we're finally done with the profile settings. Woohoo! And let's then click OK and move on. Step 4, OBS Studio scenes. Now, scenes are something like, you can think of them as your production setup. You can choose here what exactly do you want your viewers to see on your stream. And in this tutorial, we're going to cover only basic stuff. So it's going to be monitor or game capture and microphone, which is getting captured already because we added it through our settings. And if you want to know more, there's going to be an advanced tutorial. So you're going to be able to find some more cool stuff over there. So let's do this. If you look at the bottom left corner, you can see your scenes. You can add as many scenes as you want. This is something like switching between, let's say, TV channels or something like that. So or TV or camera angles. Let's put it that way, camera angles. So here you can put as many scenes as you want. We're going to use only one. If you don't have any, just click on a plus here and add a scene. Just call it whatever you want. I call this one tutorial. And here under sources, here you can now add all of the other things, all of the things that you want to be visible in this precise scene tutorial. So here we're going to add monitor capture. We want to add a source, go plus. Here it's called display capture, not monitor capture. I apologize. Call it, I don't know, desktop. And once I click OK, there's going to be a lot of inception going on. So don't get upset, don't get confused. All good, all bueno. So just click OK, and you're going to see a lot of windows in a windows. That's basically because you're capturing a capturing thingy that captures capturing thingy, and so on and so on. Properties. You can choose which display you want to capture. I want to capture this main one that you're seeing. I'm gonna click OK, and it's gonna show here on that black screen. It's not black anymore. It's yay shiny because I have an awesome shiny desktop. All right, this is your basic scene. Here you can add up a lot of various stuff. I'm not gonna go through that. At the moment, we're gonna cover that in advanced tutorial. So if you are interested in learning how to add more scenes, you're gonna have to go over there. But for now, here we're done. This is what you need to know. Maybe the only other thing that you need to know is there's difference. You can capture your video game also. The only difference between monitor, aka this, what is it called, display capture, and game capture, is that monitor shows everything that's on screen, while gaming or window capture shows only that application. It means that if you drag and drop this window, over your video game on the same monitor, this is not going to show if you chose here to show game. Here you can turn on and off what's visible or not every time. So we're gonna turn this off. We're gonna open a video game, any video game. Let's see which one we're going to open. All right, I opened the video game. And I want to add a game capture. The only thing with game capture here is sometimes it gets bugged. So I contacted guys from OBS and they told me better way to capture your game is actually use window capture. So we're going to do that. We're going to call this window capture. We're going to call this name of the game is Player Unknown Gaming Battlegrounds. We're going to click OK. Now here under Windows, you can choose applications that are running at the moment. I know this application here is my video game. I want to window match priority window class. This is all good. You want to capture your cursor and you want to click OK. Now what shows here on the screen, if you can see now, what shows here on the screen is only only video game, even though I have my OBS open on the same monitor. So this is the difference. If I turn this off, if I turn on desktop, you're going to see both, okay? You're going to see both, and whatever I drag and drop here now on the left, it's gonna show. If I drag and drop like cam here, it's gonna show, okay? And if I go back to, if I close this and if I go back to video game, even though I have my cam here and my OBS, only the game is going to show, okay? This is the difference. So there's that. This is all you need to know for a basic tutorial. So if you're streaming a video game, go with this. If you're streaming, if you're doing a tutorial like I am, and if it's important that everybody sees what's going on the monitor, just use this display capture. So there's that. We set up the scenes, we set up main settings, and well, let's test the stream. Step 5, going live. Are you ready for the big thing? On the right side of the main window, main OBS window, there is a start streaming button. So let's click on that. And I think confirmation window will pop out. It did pop out. We're going to click yes and pray. So in the bottom corner of your OBS, you can see the status of your stream. As long as this button is green, actually square, all good, all bueno, okay? This means that I'm streaming in the bitrate that I set it up. You remember that I set it up somewhere around 6,000, 6,300 or something like that. So it jumps, it depends on what application is open and how much speed it needs. It's gonna jump 1,000 or 2,000 up and down. It's okay as long as the connection is green. Everything is perfect. Dropped frame 0. If the frames are dropping here, it means that either your computer can't handle it or your internet connection sucks. So it's one of those two things. Here it says I'm live for 55 seconds already. I'm recording locally also. So there's that. Computer usage is small for me now. It depends. If your computer starts lagging really badly, really badly, it means that your settings are set too high. You gotta lower your resolution. You gotta stop recording locally. Try to set up some other settings. It means that you're trying to get too much out of your computer, okay? So let's see if we're live. Let's turn back on our dashboard. Here we are. Dashboard showed here when the stream is going to start. I'm going to start it again actually to show you how that looks like here on the YouTube window. So let's stop streaming for a second. Let's stop streaming for a second. It takes around 10 seconds. It depends, but latency from your streaming server to YouTube is around, let's say normal latency is around 15 seconds. So everything you see on the stream actually appears like 10-20 seconds earlier. So if you're trying to listen to yourself, or if you're trying to check the stream if it's working or something, you should hold on. Sometimes it can be up to 30 seconds or 1 minute. It depends on the buffering, but you gotta be patient. So you gotta work on your patience like everybody. So let's do that. Let's click again, start streaming. Here it says offline. Now it's gonna start getting green probably. Live streaming, stream held, green, all good, stream resumed. Okay, I already started streaming. This is the dashboard, so here you can see how many people are watching you at the moment. Here's the live chat on the side. You can see what's going on here, and if you this is what you see. Also, you can check yourself out how others see you. You can take that link here in the bottom corner, open a new tab. Also, open it here. Make sure you mute yourself because you're going to have this. Auto setting is on 480. You see, I chose my quality to be 1080 60 FPS, so I have all the options available. So I want to go with the highest quality. I want to see everything that's going on in the highest quality. The stream is running, everybody. Yo, this is it. This was your very first live stream, and just, you know, enjoy that. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I'm going to try and help you. This is the very basics. I didn't add the camera because I'm using some other things at the moment, and I didn't add a lot of stuff. So this is basic thing. If you set everything up, this should work for you. If you didn't forget to click stop streaming button, which I didn't cover in the desktop version of the tutorial, please do that. Congratulations, your test stream is done. If you think everything works okay, don't forget to go back to your YouTube dashboard, switch privacy of the stream to public, and go live. Bam! Digital high five, be well, do well, and see you next time. Oh yeah, also, please don't forget to click stuff around me, because, you know, it supports me and you'll support my channel, and I love you for that, and thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye bye bye. See ya!